Drove 4 hours to be here. What's going on?
And I wore my best tuxedo and Dracula cape.
Well, I recognize the magician. He's the only actor in the film I recognize. And it's not because he looks like Kevin Bacon. He's in the film Shock 'Em Dead, where he played a nerd turned rock and roller.
Oh, yeah.
That has to eat souls.
Some bitchin' idiots.
We've seen that film, yeah. With Tracy Lords.
Oh, yeah. That's funny because there's...
Son of a bitchin' idiots. That sounds like an Italian...
All the way,
something an Italian would
yeah,
write.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's funny because there's also...
You're making a bad mistake, boy.
Too.
There is?
Maybe so, but it's mine.
Is it the old man?
No, the nudity lady who comes out of the woods and kind of lures them out of the house, remember?
Oh. No, I don't remember because this is the first time I've seen this.
And I think
You're the only one who's seen it multiple times now.
I think I looked up all these actors on like IMDb, and almost every one of them ended up in porn after this.
You know.
Whether it's softcore. Remember all those softcore programs, the Red Shoe Diaries?
Oh, sure.
Passion something, and all those titles were coming up. All those Skinamax, late night Skinamax flicks that Rich would tape on a VCR and label as football game. I knew what you were up to back in the day. Why do you have so many VHS tapes labeled football game? Football game 1, football game 2.
That was the sticky one.
All right, everyone, we're back on the road. If anyone spots the plot, let me know.
They just throw garbage out of their car?
No, they just threw out their magician uniforms.
Oh, because they realized they weren't going to, like, a resort with people.
Yeah, but this probably were expensive. I mean, that Dracula suit looked like a fairly nice Dracula suit.
You would think if he wants to be a professional magician, he would want to hold on to that, even if he's not going to use it this weekend.
This magician code, you're only allowed to use your outfit once.
Then it must be destroyed.
Yes.
Do you think, like, some horror movies are made as just an excuse to, fill a movie with, like, gore, maybe some nudity? Is this movie just an excuse to film people driving?
They found an egg with a bunch of maggots in it. It's accidentally gotten the shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, should I tell you all about the history?
Yes, Mike. Please tell me all about the history.
Well,
I'm
We
waiting.
got time.
We need context. Okay. June 8th, 1929. Corey's father was born. Should I go chronologically here?
Yes, you probably should.
The farm. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to wait. Oh, look, the grade school kids were doing Shakespeare in the park.
Is the skeleton a part of the family lineage?
I don't know who the skeleton is.
Is that Uncle Remus?
I can't believe they left that up there for 30 years.
More than 30.
More than 30, yes.
30 years
60.
ago is when the no. Who died 30 years ago, Mike?
I have it all. I have it all written out.
You keep saying that.
I don't believe it.
So I think the skeleton was burnt in 1931.
That's what we saw in the opening, yeah.
And so the movie came out in 1990, so we're going to assume it's 1990.
Okay.
Which is...
So 60 years.
60,
Yeah.
The skeleton's been up there for
Don't
60
touch it.
years.
Please.
And as Rich, you noted before, the ligaments that hold the bones together have not been burnt or rotted away.
Yes.
The skeleton remains intact.
It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, it just doesn't fall into pieces. I guess there's no police in Ireland. Or no one drives down this road ever? I don't know.
Like, literally ever.
Does this take place in Ireland? I know you said it's
No,
shot in
I'm
California.
just joking around because it looks like Ireland.
Do they say where it's supposed to take place?
They don't. I think we'd like to talk now about the set and what all this is before I get into the lineage.
Okay.
I may not have time to squeeze it in. Oh my God. What's the fucking problem, Bonnie? You're studying to be an anthropologist.
Oh no!
Oh my God, that was Skeletor's brother.
It's all completely irrelevant, isn't it?
Well, okay, so this guy here is Corey's dad's brother. And let me get into it.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
So the film opens in 1931,
Uh-huh.
and there is a body being burnt on a cross. I don't know why. But the two people we see in the opening of the film are Regina and
How'd you
George,
know that?
which are
I just
the
know, that's all.
grandparents of Corey.
Yes.
But
The
that's
answer
not
to
where the
mystery
story
pal right
starts.
here.
Oh my God.
Somebody
really
deranged
starts
wandered through here,
in the
tortured whoever it is in that
1800s.
cross, and set fire to the
The
house.
farm was built by Corey's
He almost died in
great
fire.
grandparents, and they followed a guy named Anders who decided to start a satanic cult. And the satanic cult killed 3 little girls, and then the townsfolk gathered up all the satanic cult
I don't know
members
what
and
happened
burned
here.
them all
You
to
should tell
death,
the death walk through
potentially
this
on this
place.
land.
Ah.
Sort of like a Freddy Krueger-ish kind of backstory,
Yeah.
right? And they said, we don't want your satanic cult here. And then flash forward to 1931. Corey's grandparents live on the farm. I have to stop because we have to talk about this. Now watch this magic, Rich. What? And why do you think they did that? I'm going to give you 14 guesses. Okay, watch this though. Watch this. Ready?
Corey?
Ready? Watch this. Now.
Corey.
They did it because it's magical and weird and creepy.
Corey.
Now let's see. Watch, Rich. Watch. Are you watching?
I'm watching. I actually find this is interesting right now because she doesn't see him. That's great.
I'm going inside.
Corey, wait.
What's it? Why is it happening?
So they could
Something
film on a
really wrong here.
soundstage.
Oh,
That's why. You know why, Jay.
Don't go in there.
I have to see what's through that door. You guys can wait out here.
Is it like, oh, we already wrote our opening scene where the cabin blows up, but we have to have somewhere for our characters to go? So they'll just go to the remnants of the cabin
I think the idea was that
and
the,
magic happens?
Just change the opening scene. I'm assuming they didn't have a good exterior where they could film at. They didn't know where to find a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
that's yes, exactly. They wanted to make Evil Dead, and they wanted a cabin in the woods in deep forest at night, dark, spooky forest with smoke and
And instead,
moonlight
they
and-
don't have a cabin or woods.
Right. So they had Thousand Oaks, California, the rolling hills and 70-degree temperatures and no woods around. They'd have to drive pretty far out of the Los Angeles area to go find like spooky woods.
Yeah.
So they just set up like junk in the middle of nowhere, and then they go inside a magical cabin.
And they used an existing set built for some high school production
To
for their main
Regina.
location.
Right.
With all my love.
Oh, look, Rich. Magic.
Seamless.
I think you meant seamful. There's Grandma. So
She looks just how I remember her.
her head fell off and she started on fire when the house blew up. But the house is still there, but Grandma's burnt up bones.
No one ever cleared it out, I guess.
And nobody ever poked around here. The cops never showed up.
Then again, we are in a magical interior
I
that
guess.
doesn't really exist.
Would like a police officer that drove up to investigate the skeleton on a cross? Like,
Why does this look so bad?
because it's an optical effect.
But that should be the easiest effect to do and have it be pretty seamless, right? Just put the camera on a fucking tripod.
Well, they
Well,
did.
they did that, but back in the days of film, you would have a little bit of fluttering.
The
of
film,
the film.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No. Don't do that.
Nu protesta Santana vivet.
Paper mache fireplace.
Don't do that. Blood on the wall, don't read it aloud. She just woke up the demon. All sorts of different buy brand new film stock. So certain shots look really nice. Some shots look crappy.
What the hell's going on here? I don't know. What was the Bonnie
short
Red?
end is.
What did it say? It was Latin.
unused
It
bits
said,
at the end
now
of film.
Satan shall walk.
Yes,
Maybe
from a
they'll do
real
something.
production.
Whatever moves.
When they're
Hey
almost.
now, are you saying Demon Wind is not a real production?
Whatever
Yes.
here killed my
Oh, okay.
grandparents. I'm gonna find out
yeah, they
why.
have
Just making sure.
Yeah, we got 50 feet left on this roll. Just change it out.
We didn't use it on Back to the Future.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna give it the Demon Wind.
Yes.
Let's get the hell out of here.
We
Come
go
on.
to the film people and go, do you have any short ends? Sure, here's a whole ton of them. Load up the camera with a little bit of
My
footage.
battery's dead.
And we got one shot where Del pokes his head out of the car and says, my car won't start. And, you know,
We
that's
have
all.
to get out of here
one take.
now.
She's right. This
So
place
it was
is
kind of
possessed.
a mess.
Serious.
But,
I'll tell you what we
considering
witnessed
it
here
looks
is a
pretty good.
hallucination.
Sure, most
Come
of
on,
it looks
Big
fine.
Jack. What happened in that house was real. You saw it with your
so
own
the
eyes.
demons
Well, then I don't believe my own
are
eyes.
stopping their
Things
cars from starting.
simply don't
right?
happen.
Jack, there is
Demons
something
won't
here.
let the
Something
batteries
evil.
start the car.
Evil where?
That's what's going on.
There. It's been waiting all this time
Waiting for what?
for us to come here. Promise me something.
Anything.
If we die, don't bury me here.
You're not going
It's a
to
weird
die.
thing to say, but
You're
Promise
not
me.
gonna die. Bob.
Okay, I promise, but nothing's going to happen.
Especially
I
not
won't
gonna
let
turn
it.
into a plastic doll and then start
Let's get
on
her out of
fire.
here.
Okay,
I'm almost certain that's not going to happen to you, Bonnie. That would be very strange. Then I wouldn't have to bury you, right? So I promise that I won't bury you, Bonnie. Because I won't have to bury you if you turn into a plastic doll and then start on fire. Oh, back to the lineage. So, 1890s, satanic cult, farm, got all burnt up. Flash forward to 1931, Corey's grandparents are there. It says Mrs. James, which I think is Corey's grandma, had triplets. They were killed right after birth. They weren't even human. All the children were the same except for Corey's dad.
why was he different?
I don't know. And then Corey's dad also had an older brother, which is the kid they show running up and spitting the blood
Spitting
out.
out blood, yeah.
So I guess she had 5 kids? And the triplets? I don't understand it.
I think we're in
Two
trouble.
normal kids and 3 demon babies. I
you're
get it.
right.
I get it.
But
I
the
don't know.
dialogue
I've never
says she had
seen fog
4
like
kids,
this.
and one of them was
It's not the
Corey's
same forest.
right?
Miss James had triplets.
Yeah, and on the triplets.
They were
Okay.
killed right after birth.
Same power
They
that was
wasn't
in that house.
even human.
Look, it's coming back.
And that's it. So his dad survived out of all the kids, I guess. Oh, the dad was in an incubator during the events of the opening.
Oh,
He was born in 1929. The explosion and the demon attack happened in 1931.
yeah.
Oh no, here it
So he
comes
was 3
again.
years old and still in an incubator at the hospital. And that's why his dad was able to survive.
That's really fascinating.
Okay, you just said.
Oh,
Now
God.
here's the demon wind, everybody.
No, I've never seen this. I don't know what's going to
Oh,
happen. But
no.
does he also have alienation DNA in his bloodline?
Fermion.
Oh my god.
What?
So these are the 3 girls from the 1800s that were sacrificed to Satan by
Oh.
Anders' demonic cult.
What?
These are not the 3 kids
Where'd you
of
come from, little
Corey's grandma.
That's who I would assume they are.
No, look at their attire. They're
Sure.
clearly
What?
pre-1930.
Why do we have so many lineages and 3 children?
I don't know.
Are they related to the stick girl from earlier in the
No,
film?
the stick girl is unrelated.
Oh my god.
Oh, you weren't kidding.
Hey, is this one of those Cabbage Patch Kids? These are worth a lot of money.
You lied.
What?
Oh no.
Even if you plan for
That
the
wouldn't be
worst,
too hard.
I bet none of them could have expected
Whatever's
that
here
to
isn't going to
happen.
let us
No.
go.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You got any other hot news for us? Yeah, the sun's gonna be down in a few minutes. We got two choices.
You know, that
The
man
cars at the house
sounds
for the night, I think
just
we'll be
like
safe
one of
in
his
the
friends.
house.
But something in there just tried to kill us.
I don't think
That's
so.
an
I think
amazing
whatever it
acting,
is
yeah.
only trying to warn us away.
Traumatic experience.
He sold me on the emotion of the moment.
Just a feeling I have.
Yeah, well, that's just great, pals, because
How
you're
would you
feeling
process
got in
that,
the
though?
shithole in the first place.
I don't know if I could.
Oh my god! What the fuck? What the motherfuck just happened? Holy shit, did you see that?
Then you'd start running with like a load in your pants. Or you'd fall down one of the hills
Well,
and roll down in
sleeping
your
out
own
here with
filth.
you and no Buick.
That'd be really embarrassing if that happened to the blonde guy in this, because he's wearing white sweatpants.
Crazy.
Ugh.
Holly, you're all crazy!
It was a poor choice with all that grass around, you know.
Yeah. I mean, sweatpants are always a bad choice.
Dell is just secretly super worried about getting grass stains on his
There's nothing left
favorite
for us to
white
talk
sweatpants.
Come on, Terry. I can see it in your
So are
eyes.
these
back
two
at the
characters
cafe.
together?
They were.
Now, and I'm gonna stay
But
with
now she's with
I love you.
what's his face back there?
Flash
Yes,
Thompson.
yes.
Flash Thompson.
And he's with Sean Penn now.
Dell needs
Okay,
me.
okay.
You
They're
don't.
gay magicians.
He
Life's
switched
just a game to
teams.
you.
Okay.
It's not to me. I need somebody who's serious about me. Dell is.
That's the time for that conversation.
No. Yeah, their friend just turned into a plastic doll and started a fire. It's not really the time.
We could fight if you want to,
Maybe they weren't that close to her.
Right.
but we don't have anything to fight about.
They should have blamed Kevin Bacon and Sean Penn and said that.
Well,
it was
let's go
one of their
inside
magic
then.
Tricks, right?
Ooh.
Good idea.
That's what they call setup and payoff. Yeah, that was one of your fucking magic tricks, Kevin Bacon, and he starts punching him. Bring her back. Bring her back, bro.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Like one of them just doesn't believe anything that ever happens in the film.
'Cause
The
we've
entire film.
Yeah. We've established these two guys show up as magicians, and then they think they're playing a prank on them, right?
Other friend's head just explodes and brain matter flies all over the place. Stop doing your magic tricks, Dave.
Right, exactly. Rich, how did they get this footage of your house?
They gave me $20.
Yeah? Is this the house you grew up in? All these pictures of Jesus and garbage all over the floor?
Yeah, after I fixed it up a bit.
Okay, you cleaned up for the
Cleaned
film
up,
crew?
You know, we're gonna film a movie at my house.
Do you have a fireplace made of construction paper and tinfoil?
Now, why are they cleaning up?
I don't know. Because they got to spend the night there.
I think
who
it's
wants to
gonna be
spend the
okay.
night where a bunch of firecrackers blew up a turkey? Glass, right? Not me.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
To be fair, they can't leave.
Yeah. And they ruled out sleeping in their cars because one character said, "I don't want to sleep in a Cadillac with you, bro." Look, he's got the little things that a magician.
Oh, hey, he's doing a magician thing. Just in the very edge of the frame for no reason.
Sure, we're gonna get a big payoff to his magic skills.
Yeah.
You bet
Can't
we
wait.
are. You bet we are, everybody. What else is on the soundstage?
They're filming Cheers right next to this.
Just a ghost.
Was that his? That wasn't his mom. That would be his grandma.
His grandma. God damn it! I just explained the lineage.
I'm trying to keep track of the lineage.
His mother and his mother is not in the film at all. His father is. We don't know what happened to his mother.
I was about to ask, did I miss something with the mother?
No, it's just not important. I don't know. Maybe she died at some point. I don't know. It's really of the grandparents and the great grandparents. Okay, Jay.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Maybe his mother was an alien nation alien.
There you go.
His mother was a third one.
There you go. Oh. Dr. Egon Spangler's ghost is here. This is a proton pack. So this is Grandma's diary, right?
It's the Necronauticon.
Necronauticon? Did you just slip that in there, like all casually, like? Or was that just? Did you just mispronounce it and it happened to work?
No.
That's a quality joke that you should have
is.
given more prominence.
Yeah,
You just said
yeah.
it so offhand.
You did, yeah. I mean, it was really spot on.
Being the diary of
Necronauticon.
Virginia Carter, born June
I think
8th,
that was an accident.
1889.
No,
But-
I had thought of that before we filmed.
Okay. So we'll call it the Necronauticon. Grandma's diary, and she writes in, I don't know, some kind of ancient language.
Well, this part's not her diary. This is a book she just found, and then she took over. So this page
Conjure
here,
the
Oh,
she
what?
started writing in Sharpie. This is what
Protect
Grandma
this,
took
my
over.
child, from the evil
How
touch.
did the edges get so perfectly
Rise
burnt?
now and approach.
She bought it at the Michaels
Like someone's-
around Halloween time.
Someone took a lighter to the edges to try to age them.
I'm sorry, what was that? I wasn't listening.
Christ, you trying to give me a heart attack?
I could ask you the same thing. Oh, God. I made you some food.
What's that? Oh, she made him a bologna sandwich. I'm sure the bologna's from
Some
1931 is still good.
Yeah,
They had a cooler.
you really know how to show
they
people
did?
a good
Yeah,
time.
They
one
brought-
of them was holding a cooler.
They brought sandwiches?
Yeah,
I'm glad you're here.
I guess no one knew where they were going.
like you got to plan ahead.
Someone brought their swimsuit. They brought a cooler full of beer and sandwiches. I thought they
The
were
magician brought a bunch of rabbits and
Yeah. He
doves.
thought he was going to be playing a show, like doing a magic act. We thought they were driving down to Cancun.
Depending on how the rest of the weekend goes, they're going to be eating
It
those
is
rabbits.
dusk.
It's a
I know
great
tonight
scam.
I will die.
You know, you tell all your friends, hey, I
Even
got an
the
idea.
spells
We're
grandmother
gonna have
taught
a
me can't
mystery
save us.
vacation. Prepare for anything.
Yeah.
You never know what we're gonna do. And then they show
I know
up
that
and
someday
just like,
you, my
oh,
king,
yeah,
will face
you're
the
gonna help
evil
me.
that comes for me. In
You're
the
going to
bottom
help me
drawer of
clean
the
out
cage,
this
you will find
demonic
You're gonna-
cabin.
You're gonna,
which are part
you're gonna
of the
help me
sacred
clean
set
out
of
my
seven.
dead grandmother's
The
demonic
other 5 have
cabin.
been lost.
His
It is
plan
written
worked
that
real
with
well
all 7
because
you can kill the
everyone
son
got
of
whittled
Satan.
down except for him and his girlfriend.
I pray these two
So
may
he
help.
invited the proper amount of people to solve the mystery, figure out what was going on at his grandparents' cabin, and he eliminated 11 of his friends.
Maybe he doesn't like any of those people. That was his goal all along.
He was tired of getting invited to their like parties and events and stuff.
He successfully killed off all of his girlfriend's exes.
There you go. That's it.
Evil Dead has a dagger. What if we have 2 daggers?
That'll make our movies twice as good, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Not issue number 1 of Good Housekeeping. That's worth a fortune. I saw it on Antiques Roadshow once. Yeah, so the daggers, I think Grandma's journal said, 7 daggers will kill the son of Satan.
Found something.
I don't know
This
how
farm
she
was
knew
built
that.
by my great-grandfather.
But they
He and a
only
group
have
of
2.
settlers
5 are
followed
missing.
a preacher
5 of the
named
daggers
Enders
are
to
dead.
this valley.
I don't know.
But when they arrived, Enders
why-
Do
became
what you will
a
with that
false
information,
god of the
Corey.
Bible. And the true God
But
he
they never
found.
find the daggers, right? The other daggers.
No.
Why even bring that up?
Yeah,
Well, because they use the daggers
trying
to
to raise the
stab
devil.
demons.
I know that, but why bring up that
Then
there are
3
5
little girls
lost
disappeared.
ones?
I don't know. You'd think at the end
searchers
they'd
found
find
them.
them. We need all 7.
What was left
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
them on
and
an altar
then they're
behind
buried
Enders'
somewhere
place.
out, and they have to run and get them, and
was
Son
a
of
real
Satan's
sick
running
pup.
after them. And then they have to get
was a
to
big
the
fight.
special spot where the
Enders and
other
all
5
his
daggers are
followers were
buried
burned to
before
death
the
in his
moon
house.
rises or something.
That sounds
Right.
fair.
We have to solve the cryptic clues to figure out where they are.
Right.
You get some things happening.
Rich,
After that, everything was okay
you
until
gotta
the
stop
summer of
watching movies.
1929.
your knowledge of how a
That
movie
was the year my
is
father was born.
constructed is just far too good.
I know it hurts me when I actually watch movies.
Mrs. James has had triplets. They were killed right after the
It's a
birth.
detriment. It's
None of the
becoming
babies
a-
was even human.
All the
a
children were
crippling
the same.
handicap on your part for enjoying films like Demon
What
Wood.
was so special about him?
Like, why don't they do the most
I have no
most
idea.
logical thing?
But the last entry reads,
Why doesn't this make any
Everyone
sense?
is
Maybe
dead
streamline
except
all
George and
the
I.
family stuff.
it's all
Sure.
hopeless. I can hear them rising out in the barn.
We can bring the other
It's
daggers
the-
back and Demon
Oh,
Win too.
there you go.
No.
And that's what
It's
happened
like a
to my
precursor
family.
to the MCU.
Now we're
Just
in
planting the
Liverpool.
seeds for future Demon Wind universe films.
There was a sequel that was going to happen. Then they thought, better not. That's true.
That's not even a joke.
Kick some supernatural ass.
The straightforwardness of that is what made it funny. Just they were in the theater, they were watching the dailies, and they said,
John Wayne.
"Better not."
Gary, what choice do we have? That's a good point.
Comic-Con.
I just wish we had some hand grenades.
Press conference. And they showed the
I'd
chart
rather have a Tahitian vacation.
with the timeline. And it just says Demon Win. And then the line just goes on into the future with nothing coming off of it.
It ends with bankruptcy.
Releasing in 1999.
Vegas.
Demon Wind.
You know nothing spiritual lives in Vegas.
The end.
The end.
Vegas it is.
Okay, here we have our two magician characters.
Stacy! Come
Trying to be lured out by an elderly porn star.
for you. Come out and play with me.
These actors said, "Yeah, I think my mom would do some nudity."
Oh.
She's a MILF.
Come out.
I want to hear you say that again.
Please never, don't ever say that.
Hey, Corey, guess what we just saw?
The movie literally put everyone to sleep.
Hey, Jack, wake up. I guess it only wants us.
They decide to go out together and fight demons to the death for no reason whatsoever.
Well, that's they just acknowledge that they understand that topless lady is actually a demon.
Yeah.
So you think if they understand that, they would just stay inside?
Yeah.
Shoot at her from the window.
Sure.
You have long-range weapons.
Yeah. Why do they even go outside?
Oh, so they can die.
Oh.
And the demon, the lady, or just whatever force is at work here, puts everybody else to sleep.
Or just wake your friends up and tell them what you plan to do.
Well, they were put to sleep. I don't think they were sleeping naturally. I think the demon would put them to sleep. Or whatever evil forces at work here lured them out for no reason.
I was gonna say, what is the demon's plan? What does the demon want? Why can the demon not go in the cabin?
Why are you using demon in singular?
Well, demons. I don't understand. It's a demon wind.
Jay, they saw Evil Dead. And they know how it works.
Well,
you can't go in the cabin.
Okay.
Flimsy cabin. You should easily be able to get in. They can't do it.
Well, Jay, this was made in 1990, right? So we're talking like
Over here.
the age of the home video.
I have
trends,
something.
Right? Maybe a little late than that, but what I'm thinking is, yeah, they slapped a crap movie together with some things that you could put on the box. People with demon masks, right? And right nudity because they had to
Yeah.
put that. Eat this. Face on the box, a couple of guns, and then boom.
I think we're in trouble.
Right?
I think you're right.
Looks sort of like a movie.
Looks sort of like a movie.
What, Maestro?
Presto.
Something got Sean Penn in the neck.
Established that the demons can do it. And they turn somebody into an exploding gun.
Yeah, you really shouldn't start with that.
I think that, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Karate kicking paid off. Remember when he kicked the can of soda around Rich?
Yeah.
And then he kicked it right in Del's face.
And now he'll never do it again.
And then he's just gonna die. And that was
What a
that
great
was nice.
payoff.
Why didn't they go out with guns blazing? Why didn't they go out and magic tricks? Rich?
That could be a fun thing you do like later.
I made it.
You plan
I
for
made
getting
it.
out, and then use the magic trick as some kind of distraction.
Where's Grandma?
What's happening?
See, all those demons and all the old period clothing were the townsfolk from the 1800s that followed Anders' satanic cult, and all got burnt up by the villagers.
Okay.
Maybe he's running from like a demon
Yeah,
in the house, and so then
Oh,
like
no.
he hops into a cabinet, and then the demon opens the cabinet, and it's empty.
Oh, yeah.
That is just so simple.
Then we cut. We see him running outside the house, to like where the car is, to get the dagger.
How about he leaves his magic hat,
Terry, look.
and
We gotta keep our act
demon
together.
looks
We're gonna
into it,
get
and
out of
the
this
rabbit jumps
alive.
out of the hat
Did you see
and
the
claws
blood?
at the demon's face. How about that?
Okay.
What if he saws a demon in half?
Dell, we're gonna check
Kinda
the
like
back
a magic
room.
trick. He just saws it in half.
No, and then the two halves of the demon regrow on each side and make two demons.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's so many clever things you can do if you have half a brain.
Why didn't you tell the others about
I
the
mean,
daggers
really,
and the
just
spells
half
in
a
the
brain.
diary?
Tell him what? That my grandmother was a witch? She used spells to protect her son in this house?
Yes, you tell them that because you're in a
Bill's half
magical,
crazy,
awful
Jack's a bastard.
situation.
There's one more thing, and either of them
They'll
could
probably believe you.
Maybe those
At
spells
this
could
point,
help
yeah.
us.
They didn't help her much.
Oh, is this when he decided to not tell his friends about his grandma's spell book?
Yes.
Yeah. After the first girl turned into a doll and started on fire,
All bets are off then.
that's when you tell them everything.
Just open up.
My grandparents
Keep this with
had
maybe
a
some
demon
protection.
house, and you're all in it.
You don't
Whoops.
think we can
So,
beat it,
in
do you?
addition to the satanic cult, his grandma was a witch.
Don't even think that,
And
Corey.
that's
I got
not
me
related
into
to
this.
the demon magic.
I'm here
That's her
because I
own
love you.
magic.
I don't know.
And she uses spells to keep the
God, I
demons
get so
away from
lucky.
her family.
Magic.
Right?
Yes and no.
Oh.
Well, see, there's religious symbolism around, right? There's pictures of Jesus and all that, and then there's a pentagram on the floor, and then there's like Wiccan symbols, and then there's also a crucifix on the door. It's a little mishmash of a little bit of everything.
You're assuming they knew or thought it out.
Yeah, I think they just said whatever. A crucifix on the door, but also some kind of mystical.
But also she's a
Wiccan,
witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she casts spells, right? Spells and magic and witch stuff isn't in line with Christianity.
Yeah.
She's maybe you know,
That's what voodoo is.
Honey, you're all right. It was
but
only a
not
dream.
Christianity.
All
I
right
think there's
now.
some weird mishmash there.
Okay, well maybe she was a voodoo priest, the lady. I don't know.
God, I wish
She's,
I,
I
was
think she
home
just
right now.
maybe she just went with whatever could possibly work to keep
That's
the
a
demon
car!
out, right? A couple of Jesus pictures, why not? And then some spells, I'll do that too.
They should have just moved.
It's Willie and Rita.
Guns, sure.
Oh, good. More characters.
Shut it off.
Should have just
Don't shut it off.
moved.
The whole point in introducing your group of characters is to have them get killed off.
Don't shut it off!
Now we've killed off 2 characters and introduced 2 more to take their place.
How many people did you invite on this trip?
What
Don't
did you
shut
say?
it off. It's a Suzuki. It might not start
I said,
again.
Don't shut it off.
Also, there's demons.
Oh.
Demons can shut the battery of your car off.
We just got here.
But apparently they can only do that after the car is already stopped.
Right.
Demons can only prevent things from
Get back inside.
So 2 new friends have arrived.
But why?
Also,
No, I'm serious. Why are there 2 new friends? Why did the movie need 2 new friends to show up?
I honestly don't know, other than more bodies. But
Can't they just show up with everyone else in the beginning?
yeah.
Hey, Corey.
Well,
It
everybody.
seems like an odd choice to have just two more
Look,
people
pal.
just show up randomly.
Sure, I reckon spend
Yeah,
another
well,
night
they have
in
enough
the
people
house.
to kill off at this
We're going
point. I mean,
through
there's
the front
still
door,
4 more
and we're going
characters
for help.
floating around.
Del, are you
Is
sure
it
you want to
possible
do
that
that?
two of the actors quit?
Yeah, I'm sure. Sure
and
as
so they
anybody
just
anything.
replace them with 2 new characters?
I would normally think that,
Hey.
but I didn't hear any signs of that on any of the interviews that I listened
Like I told you before, honey, wherever you
Also,
go,
they
I
all met
go.
up at the gas station, right?
Yeah.
But then these 2 new
That's why I
characters
keep it with
somehow
me.
knew where his grandparents' farm was. I don't know.
Well, they read the script.
Oh.
You may need this.
Thanks, Corey.
Okay, so Dell
Let's get outta here.
and his girlfriend are deciding to just leave. They said, we're not going to spend another night here. We're just going to walk and hope that the same thing that happened before doesn't happen again. Right?
I mean, I guess, what other choice do you have?
They just nailed those 1/4-inch pieces of
I
plywood.
don't think they're
to the
gonna make
door,
it.
Jay.
I don't
The
think
house
so
is now
either.
The
secure.
door that is also made of 1/4-inch
Better get back
plywood.
to work.
They never told those new characters what's going on.
Very confused.
They're
I
just,
don't know if these new characters have another line of dialogue for the rest of the film.
They're just like, start nailing boards to the window.
Yeah,
We're in a situation here.
But what's happening?
What happened to our magician friends?
Presto, they disappeared.
And why is there a burnt up doll on the front lawn?
We don't talk about the doll. We're all kind of traumatized by that. Why isn't Corey told us about his grandma's spells and the demons?
Why is the fireplace made of construction paper?
Grandmother?
Why is the fireplace made
Because
of
it's a
construction?
cheap set. That's why.
It is you in the house, isn't it?
Oh, there goes the set.
Grandma's ghost did that.
Grandmother? What are the demons afraid of? Grandmother?
Yeah, I guess that's another thing. We have a satanic
Grandmother?
cult. We have Grandma was a
Corey?
witch. And now we also have Ghost Grandma. So we have demons, witches, and ghosts.
Ghost Grandma just showed up to tell him where her diary was.
No.
And then
Sure.
she never
What do you
showed
mean?
up again.
Well, I say we attack it.
And also, he
No.
has some kind of
Bonnie
psychic
mentions
connections.
she felt
Remember, he
something
touched
from
the
the barn.
skull
Jack's
of
right.
his
My grandmother
dad's
mentions the barn.
brother.
Maybe there's a
that
doorway
was
that
in the
leads into the
dirt.
barn.
Oh,
the
yeah.
same way that
And
leads into this
electricity
house.
came out, and then he
that's
knew
the
he had a
center of this
flashback
force.
where the
We gotta
dad's
find
brother
some way to
spit up
destroy
blood.
it.
Does the dad's brother
you're
tie in
talking.
with anything?
No,
What was
about
the
it,
point of
guys.
that scene?
No, the dad's
Sure as
older
hell beats
brother.
waiting.
He's the kid with the overalls. He's
I don't
running
wanna
up
go,
and he
but if we
spits
have to,
blood
let's
out.
get it
I
over
remember
with.
the scene, but why
get
was that
flashlights.
there?
Look at the
Why did
shotgun.
these people show up? Why are there 5 missing daggers?
Because his grandma had 3 kids. They were triplets. But the dad has an older brother.
Oh,
Triplets usually don't range in ages, right?
that's true.
Born at the same time.
That's why they're triplets. Yeah.
That'd be a fucked up pregnancy.
Yeah, it would be a really weird pregnancy.
If they're born at
abnormal.
different times, that they're just siblings.
Right, yes. But the triplets were killed right after birth.
Jerry?
They wasn't even human.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know why.
Okay.
So she had demon triplets, but then she had his dad and his dad's older brother, which would be his uncle.
I'm sure
Can't
she's
you
not.
hear it?
Hear what?
Sure.
Oh,
Oh, you're wrong. She's a demon.
Right, you were wrong.
And she has chopsticks for fingers. My grandfather went the exact same way. Maybe she stabbed him in the brain?
But I loved you.
That's why one eye doesn't work. Kind of like that.
She had that random nerve that went to the eye.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Well, they're dead now, I guess.
No, they're now demons. Okay, so here's their only plan, which is
To walk to the barn.
the Rich, what you described as the yuppie Harry
It wasn't
Potter
human, that's for sure.
says, I saw remnants of an old barn over there. Maybe just maybe, that's the source of all the demons' powers.
Look, considering Corey won't tell them
Come
about
on.
the fucking spell book, which is their best chance, they're working with what they have. So I haven't felt something with the barn. Maybe we could do something there. This house isn't working for us.
Let's go check out the barn. It could be the source of the demon
Maybe we'll
powers.
find an anti-demon device in the barn, or maybe there's a portal of hell there, and we can close it. I don't know.
Or maybe there's nothing there.
How to do that, I don't know. Maybe, like, I would maybe try to start the barn on fire, right? Knock it down?
Sure, why not?
I mean, they could try anything. It really doesn't matter because they don't know what's happening.
They're just going to go look around the barn. The barn, they think if they pass through the door of the barn, it'll have an interior like the house.
Well, they were right there.
Look, this is just like Scooby-Doo. They have to investigate mystery.
No.
Before we find out this whole thing is just a ploy by old Farmer Brown.
Get people to go to his gas station.
He's trying to scare people away from this gas station.
He's trying to sell the most fish burgers in the county. Looks like a barn to me.
Oh, the rival gas station also sells fish burgers, so it's the demon ploy to scare people away from the other gas station.
That's already a better movie.
Have our two new characters said anything?
No, they're just here.
They're just there.
They're literally, they're just here because halfway through the movie decided it needed some more bodies.
Well, I hope one of them doesn't get their head squeezed by a cow skull.
Oh my god, that's a cow skull.
Oh no, it's
How's
gonna
it going?
happen, isn't
Having a
it?
good
How
time?
did you know, Jay?
All right, not gonna talk to me. I'll just go back to what I was doing.
More typical a goat.
What is that?
A cow.
But they didn't have a large...
How do you have all these answers? Are you just...
It's an altar to the devil.
Speculating, Rich?
That's baseless speculation.
Rich was a part of the production.
But there is
Hanging
something.
out with Lou Diamond Phillips behind the camera.
Right.
All right, nice and comfy.
Oh, she said something. She's very... She's
No, it
lured
really
into
is
the
beautiful.
satanic
Are those guys really gonna just talk the whole time?
They can pull on the drum, right?
They've done all that they can.
There's a lot of...
They just let the blood go and just watch.
So she's smiling.
I like the blood gets in her mouth and she's like spitting it out. Like, you'd really be doing that if your head was being crushed. You know what I mean? Like, that sort of like, oh, gross. Blood? That sort of... That instinct turns off when your skull's being crushed. I think.
It's just us.
Gay magicians are back. They should do some magic now. Some demonic magic.
Delve.
Like a variation of one of their magic tricks from earlier. They pull a pigeon out of their jacket, but it's just a skeleton or something.
Looks like a raven.
You're dead.
Just pecking their eyes out.
Hey, there you
You know
go.
what's already dead?
Yeah. You see, even the basic amount of creativity just
Stay right
falls
there.
out of
I'll
our
have to blow
Well,
you
why
in
even
two.
introduce them as magicians?
Working here.
Yes.
This is the house of the
They
dead.
do like, you know, the endless handkerchief, but it's like endless.
Ooh, that's good.
We've got a couple of magic tricks for you, and then a whole bunch of like nails come out.
Yeah.
And they start doing a magic show. And they say, "We need a volunteer from the audience."
They just saw one of them.
Yes, sure, why not?
How about instead of that, they just stand there and everyone runs away?
And he goes back into the camera.
It goes back into the camera.
Jay, that is great. That just saved them $50,000 in their budget.
God, where's Willie?
He must still be in the barn.
Those are their new friends. And that's her boyfriend with the white jacket.
Corey, don't use the dagger.
And number one. That's the girl that
halfway through the movie, and then she dies right away.
Well, she had to get blood on her head. That was probably mildly inconvenient.
You're all screaming hell tonight. All of you.
Think of a joke about their wigs. It's just not coming to me.
I know, they're really bad wigs.
Because you don't need to make a joke. It already is a joke.
Yeah, we don't even need to keep talking, do we? Just let the movie play out.
And all the zombies or the demons.
Get ready.
Out of the barn.
Now?
Yes. They stirred up the hornet's nest. You shouldn't have gone in that barn, right, Rich? What do you think happened? Why weren't these demons in?
Now what's happening?
I'm writing. You ever see like some kind of spell or something
still
that
works.
trying.
They can't reach us.
Are you sure?
Maybe they did it, you know, more sacrifices.
Eat it,
finish the
scumbags!
spell.
You talking about clock?
Yeah. Story.
Taking clock element, like something we have to root for that the
Something our heroes need to stop.
yeah, the spell once the spell is completed,
Satan comes out of
the,
there. That's how that
the
usually
portal
works,
to hell.
right?
Yeah. See, that's the problem. That's the joke.
Shit, the
It's
demons
about
must
an
have broken the
antonym
spell.
of thriller. So you could say
I don't think
filler.
Here, take this. I'm gonna check
Because
the back
this is
room.
filler.
That's not bad.
There, see, I did it.
Good luck to you too.
Professional joke maker, right? I just had to work that out.
It took a lot of effort.
Can I sing that a little bit? Because this is filler, right? Without.
You can probably get away with that.
Okay, and it's parody.
Yeah.
It's I'm protected under parody clause 3189 in the U.S. Constitution. This is filler. It's a filler night. Okay, so Grandma cast a spell, some kind of spell of protection on the ruins of the house, and then the protection spell worked until it stopped. How many demons, maybe? I'm trying to search
Spell
for an
knows
answer.
how many demons are out there?
The spell only worked for like 5 demons, and then 8 or 12 came out.
It's a 60-year-old spell.
Okay.
That's
Just
some very bad timing for our characters then.
It was just like the last day that it was still valid. The smell is good for 59 and 1/4 years.
Well, that's what our character gets for procrastinating. He could have done this at any time during his life. He could investigate this cabin.
Well, actually, no, Jay, that's wrong.
Oh.
He decided to look his father up for no reason after 20 years.
Okay.
Then his father killed himself, and after his father killed himself,
Where did they go?
he heard a voice
I don't know.
in his head that said, "You have to go."
Maybe they're
and
still afraid of the
investigate
house.
your grandparents' cabin. Perhaps that voice was demonic in nature, but he was lured only after his father died. Yeah, you're missing really the basics.
Are you saying we're not currently watching an episode of Star Trek?
We are not, despite all the aliens and science fiction elements. We are indeed watching a horror picture.
Called Satan Farts.
Or maybe it's a comedy, I'm not sure.
Maybe that's the problem. When Alex Kurtzman was researching Star Trek, because he
Yeah.
just got hired to write for Star Trek, instead of watching TNG, he accidentally gave a copy of Demon.
Right, labeled it
Yeah.
Star Trek The Next Generation.
He's watching this. Well, I guess this is Star Trek. There's lots of guns, violence,
He's so
and the plot can't make any sense.
incredibly stupid that when he put it on, he didn't even notice.
Look, guys, is that Kirk?
It's Kirk with the shotgun. shotgun, right?
It's Kirk with the shotgun, yeah?
Monsters break into house. He's writing notes with his crayons.
Spock the one that does the magic? Crayons.
Jack! Jack, it's Bonnie! Please help me!
Harry Potter guy got bit by a demon.
Bonnie!
Help me!
That turns him into a demon?
It does.
That's a new piece of lore we've been introduced to.
Please help me, Jack!
Again,
Jack!
there's a hybridization going on.
Please, Jack!
Some zombies and
Bonnie!
religion and
Help
spell
me!
casting. Anything goes.
Bonnie.
That's what Bonnie.
Not a doll anymore.
It's an apparition.
This can't
He's trying to lure him. Were they boyfriend girlfriend?
Yes, I believe so.
But she also slept with Dell.
Everybody slept with everybody.
Diane or Elaine slept with Dell too.
Check Stacy's bag for more ammo.
This wants to be evil, so I'm surprised yuppie Harry Potter did not Why did Terry tell the court? This is
There's no way we can keep him out!
Tell Jack to get in here.
questioning the logic of
I don't know why he's using a gun. They got another dagger. In their downtime, they really should have been learning all these skills. Really reading that diary.
Yes, that's a lot of stuff.
It seems to have a lot of information. And then it's used at the end of the movie. Instead then they start
Jack?
using it as...
I wonder if it was a complete afterthought.
What?
Were the scenes with the book tacked on later? The whole ending?
I don't know.
When they realized they had no way how to conclude the story.
Yeah. Gee, they're all crooked in the same place.
It's almost like they're reusing the same prop teeth. Hopefully they sanitize them between people.
Not you.
Otherwise Daniel Radcliffe's gonna be really upset.
Jack, we can fight this.
Fun fact, the close-up, that was the hands of the director. He felt he had to have a...
He was the only one who knew the actions that needed to be performed for the scene to work.
There's a special way that a demon would grow breasts without permission, right? And this actor just wasn't doing it right.
What?
Oh, it looks like a turkey leg or something for a second there.
I don't know what I just saw.
He turned into his normal self, then an 8-year-old, then an infant, then a dove.
Yeah.
I mean,
seeing it in like DH, I guess, kind of is something.
but we all start off as doves.
Well, why
All right.
I don't know.
Yes, Jack. You turned into all those things I
Plan,
last
Elaine.
night. I saw a
I think
school.
we should start reading
Hey,
your
you did him a
grandmother's
favor.
book.
Let's start figuring out what's in that book. Seems like it could have some important information. Why did I watch it for 2 times?
She's trying to figure it out.
Does it make any more sense this time so far? So when this is over, should we just go back out into the lobby and buy another ticket?
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep watching it until it makes sense. This is the worst trip to a demonic
I'm sorry.
fight.
I'm not.
Wait, those aren't demonic zombies. They're just people from Walmart.
So they use both the daggers now.
Yeah.
I have
the
arrived,
daggers are
my
just gone.
children.
What happened to
Gather
the friends that
now.
showed up? They
Come,
just,
my
like, died
sheep.
Yeah, they died.
off camera?
No, the girl got her head bit by the
Oh, that was
the
her.
skull.
You're right.
Yeah.
The cow skull.
I
think she just slashed him.
Oh.
Or she and then she attacked him in the barn. Then she appeared later with his decapitated head.
Oh.
At some point, she cut his head off.
How shall your suffering end?
Oh. Somebody's coming to save him, Rich. Well, not save him.
Our time is at hand. Gather now, for the time is come. I bring you greetings from the Shadow Father.
Okay.
Yes, my children, come unto me.
I guess, maybe.
So, my children,
It's hardcore.
at last have we gathered. And after
Oh
all
my
these
God.
years, shall we complete
Yes.
the cycle?
And he's brought fish burgers for everyone.
So, I'm the one who's seen this 14 times, but Harcourt, is he just
Shall
an
we
old
open
guy
the door
that wants to
for our beloved
continue
father?
the demon cult?
Yea,
Independently of...
Or is the old cult leader just because
Come unto me.
Oh, you're talking about Anders. He is Anders.
Is he?
Yeah, he might be Anders.
We'll explain everything.
All the demons turn all their... Why did... What?
Oh no, it's Bonnie again.
Poor Bonnie.
Can't get
So all the demons coalesce and turn into Bonnie, so that the son of Satan can suck her life force out.
What's the importance of Bonnie? Entire group of people.
She's a virgin.
There's nothing we can do
The
for
thing
her.
is, she's had worse first dates. Could have at least bought her dinner first. But yeah, it was never set up that this is some kind of virginal sacrifice. I think he just... Oh, fuck it.
And now is this Anders that is turned into
We
Satan?
gotta try it. Trust her
I
with the
think
shot. Go.
Anders gave his mortal body up to the son of Satan to possess him. But the son of Satan is so big and gross that...
I have waited long for this night,
What's that?
Corey Hammond.
Fish sandwich. A fish burger. A burnt up fish burger. I really don't know.
He looks like a cancerous orc. Yeah, from Lord of the Rings.
I love you.
I love you too.
An orc with
white light. O spirits of goodness and peace.
I'm
O Earth Mother who watches over us.
Not Satan himself. Just the son of Satan.
Breathe thy breath. If thee find us worthy,
He has to break into his work family.
But then he just ends up going to like the Battle of Helm's Deep and get killed.
So he's trying to do all the things, like, you know, the 2 months he's got left to live. All he has to do all the things he wanted to do with his work life.
That's good. Oh yes, he's wearing the clothes of Anders or Harcourt, whoever it might be, and it's all ripped apart. So yes,
I will be done.
Game, screenwriter's best friend.
Oh my God! What? What? He's an alien?
oh my God,
This is an Alien Nation prequel.
he turned into a Thermian from Galaxy Quest.
We give him no good.